Millie, tell the people. Tell the people, Millie. Guys, guess what? We cloned Millie. Jess, come here. Look at this. Cloned her. Oh, come on, guys. See, they are twins. Jess, Millie, come here. Hey. Come on. Sit. Sit down. Come on. Show the people you guys are smart. And listen. They do sometimes listen, but they've been just ripping around. Guys, this is Jess. Probably can't tell the difference on camera, but this is Jess, that's Millie. She is the new member of the Spaghetti Ranch. Luna's over there drinking from the rainwater. Look at them. They are identical. So my other knee is probably gonna be taken out pretty soon. I'll be just rolling around in a wheelchair before I know it. But 2 Goldens now. 1, whatever Luna is. 1 tortoise. We're getting close. We almost have a whole Brady Bunch. There's Millie getting the grapefruit. Jess hasn't gotten to that yet. Yes, these 2 are identical sisters. They were from the same litter, so they are full-blown sisters, and that's why they look so similar. Jess, let me see you. Hey. Jess is a little bigger. She's got a bigger head. She's a little bit more, just longer, taller. She's a bit of a bigger dog, darker haired. Millie is smaller, a little lighter. Doesn't have as big a paws. Little Millie. Now Luna's doing her own thing. This was really a good deal for Luna because Millie is so aggressive sometimes that she doesn't even realize when her and Luna are playing that she's actually hurting Luna, or you know, potentially gonna hurt Luna. So this is really good for Millie and Luna. What are you 2 doing? What are you 2 doing? Millie, what are you doing? Yeah, so look forward to more Goldens. Still working on more tortoises. That's coming. But for the real live action of today's video, we are going to be working on the trailer. Oh yeah. Finally, I've had a lot of things I've wanted to do to this trailer, a bunch of upgrades. I'm doing some of them now. I haven't been able to do all of them yet because I couldn't get all the parts I wanted. Well, really, I could have, but I didn't like the parts that I saw in these stores. But first, I'm gonna add this toolbox to the front. It does come out pretty far. I'm a little skeptical on it because it might make it a little too jackknife friendly. Like, I don't wanna hit the bumper of my truck on this or tailgate or something. It does make it a little more sketchy for that, but it should be okay. I never really had any problems with jackknifing before. I'll just have to drive a little more carefully when I'm backing up. Pretty easy, it should be pretty simple, but this thing is huge. Be able to keep all my straps in here, tools, jack stands, like always with the trailer. But this should help so much with like long trips where I need to bring basically the truck full of stuff and the trailer full of stuff. And then, so I don't have to keep stealing my jack from the shop, I got jack stands and a jack to keep in here, so it'll permanently have its own stuff, so I don't have to fight with that. I'm gonna have everything I need to have to change a tire on the truck for long trips, that kind of stuff. But really pumped about this. This thing's huge, so much room, freaking like a foot deep. Yeah, really awesome. Waterproof, it locks, really can't go wrong. So I'm gonna mount this thing up. So we got some strapping points on the front, which I don't know if I'd strap anything on the front, but maybe like a little cooler or something. I've really wanted to add a winch, like mount a winch right here and cut a hole, but I could not find a winch that I liked. And I kind of want to get like a double hook winch where I can, you know, hook one side to here and then it just kind of on a button pulls it in. A lot of they're not really easy to find, so I kind of had to hunt around for one. I might just have to order one. I don't want to just mount one in here because sometimes I do need to use the winch in other places. All right, so I had to run out and get some different U-bolts. I had to get these ones because those ones weren't long enough. And some washers and nuts for them. And then next step is to drill some holes in here and make sure it all fits up. Just drill a couple holes like that. And then make sure that it's the right distance off of there. Should be pretty easy. I'll probably just do 2 for now. Tow it around like that to see how it acts before I put all 8 of them in there, or whatever, 4 of them in there. So kind of just feel that out. I got a few extras so that if I wanted to mount a winch to there, I can do that on its own separate one and then have it come through, because I'd like to mount the winch either in here or get the external one like I was saying. Well, I was able to find one nut that screwed right on, so clearly these are just the wrong threading, unfortunately. So this one that's really ugga-dugga on there might just have to stay. And the bars that go across were like $9 a piece for just this little piece of aluminum. So I'm gonna see how this works. If not, I'm just gonna make 2 bars by drilling 2 holes, because it's really simple for $8, $9 each. So jack stands. I have this guy that can hold like some other miscellaneous small tools. It even comes with that little like tackle box style setup, so I can hold some stuff in there. Figure out a good way to mount these. I'll probably just make like little aluminum like block off spots for them to where it just has to like set in there. Maybe put a couple holes to strap this down, something like that. I'm going to try to figure out a good way to hold all this from moving. Straps would probably be my best route. See what I can do there, because this stuff shouldn't have to come out all that much. I don't really use a jack at every track that I go to. It's pretty rare that I really need a jack, so it's kind of just like a backup stuff that I shouldn't have to use every time, ideally. Man, every time I look at this, I'm just worried about the jackknife situation. Hopefully it's not too bad. I have a pretty long hitch, so it does come out a little farther. My truck usually sits like a little bit farther out, but it definitely would suck if I had to ditch this, because it's pretty nice. There's even a spot for the handle of the jack. And then once I figure out how I want everything else, toolboxes and stuff, some tool bags that I bring, spare stuff, all that junk, I can really figure out how to mount it. Definitely a little nervous, but should be good. I'll just have to be extra careful. Tell you, there is nothing like sitting back and enjoying the animals run around. There's one of them back there. And there's one down here. 2 of them down here. There's a Luna. Henry's up there by the pool. Is that Millie? Jess? Who are you? I don't even know anymore. They're all the same. They're all just one name now. Well guys, that'll do it for today's video. I've been getting so bombarded with Christmas stuff. Got so much to do. Very little time. But that'll do it for this. As soon as I can test it, probably sometime next week, we'll know if that's for sure final. Unfortunately, I already did drill some holes in it, and regardless, I own it at this point, but hopefully it can stay there. But guys, that'll do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everything you guys do for the channel is the only reason we are able to keep doing what we love to do, enjoying every day with the cars, the dogs, the animals, all that kind of stuff is only done because of you guys. So I wish you guys a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you guys celebrate. Hope you guys have a great time, happy, healthy, all of that good stuff. But thank you for watching. Keep it saucy. We'll see you next time.